Yo, yo. Yep, yep, yep. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. One, two, one, two. So, I'm just gonna go ahead with this. I'm trying to figure this out with the technicals. Yeah, man. What's up, Provo? We're gonna ride out with no visuals right now. But yeah, I did that on purpose. Fancy was goody. What's going on? Yeah, we're just gonna ride out right now with no visuals, and I'm just trying to figure these things out. With the streaming and stuff, it's not no biggie. I didn't want to really come on camera like that, but I'm just gonna talk about the smoke and mirrors real quick that we find in social media. You know, specifically with just social media in general and people in the crypto space just basically wilding, just wilding. Um, it's like it's just kind of crazy. One thing I just, I'm old school, and I try to get in with where I fit in as far as technology, you know. And first of all, I'm not gonna stay long. And shout out to y'all, Provo, Fancy Crypto, all the viewers, everybody in the space that support me and rock with me, been rocking with me for a while. I appreciate y'all for real. Um, my day ones, my present viewers, and even those in the future. Um, yeah, man, I'm doing good, man. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope you're doing good. Fancy, of course, about to run things in 10 years and, YouTube Provo and things, big things are going. I'm not even Jamaican. I'm talking that nonsense. No, shout out to the Jamaican Massive. Word. West Indian community. But things in social media, man, smoke and mirrors. Smoke is just a bunch of lies, man. You know, I didn't really get on like YouTube. We'll give a little history about YouTube, why I got on YouTube and thought I was doing something by way of making videos. Um, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I'm gonna see if I got some time to jump on the Zoom. Um, but one of the things that prompted me to really start making videos is because I started with a different social media platform, and I was speaking my mind and talking about issues that related to me. Because one thing I noticed about social media that used to really get on my royal nerves is when people would put up pictures, or this is before live, they would put up posts and pictures to sort of like show what they got going on, you know the stacks of money they put to their ears, like that type of those types of shenanigans, like they're riding the best cars and living the life. Meanwhile, in reality, and these people weren't necessarily strangers. There's people that I knew. They're on this boat, they're going to this country, they're flying, they're swimming, they're doing all kinds of bungee jumping, flying off of Mount Everest, climbing Mount Everest, almost whatever, to make it seem like they're living the life and no one else was. Meanwhile, you know the truth. It's those types of things and those types of individuals and activities that I just do not like. And what first of all, to me, is fake. That's phony. They're creating illusions. And the thing about social media is it's pretty much engineered us, right? You have this thing that's sort of like conditioning us and programming us to behave in certain ways where we don't even consciously realize it sometimes. We look at a post. We could look something as a simple meme now or a post. This is what we've been reduced to. And that could pretty much alter how we feel. When they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, it seems like a post is worth 1,000 feelings. You know, because you could see something and then you have the option to like or dislike, and that becomes the smallest thing becomes the biggest deal. Why? When it's all bullshit. It's really all bullshit. It's not real. That's why, you know, when I decided, because of it was like a realization, a self-realization. I'm on social media and I'm realizing like, man, I'm getting too involved with this thing. I'm finding myself too obsessed with this thing. Like, if I don't get enough likes, I feel like I'm not doing a good job. Like crazy, corny, cornball issues like that. Like it's just, a like does not validate who you are. And many people and adults live by how many people are going to like their posts. Adults live by how many comments they going to make. And that's, you know, morphed and evolved into views, right? It's evolved into your following, how many subscribers, how many people are following you. Nonsense, right? And then the key is when it translates to money. Yeah, keeping up with the Joneses. Exactly. Keeping up with the Joneses. But it's weird because it's not even, it's different now because we have this technology. We can create persona. We could create characters, right? It forces us to move against who we are in a way. Like, instead of just sitting down, turning on the camera and just really documenting or capturing what's really happening in your life. No, you create a fictitious character, or you capture one moment and blow it up because you put it on social media, and you want people to believe that you're living a glamorous life. Meanwhile, in reality, you're not. You're not. And it's the same thing with crypto. It's the same thing with crypto. But going back to the whole illusion and what prompted me to get into, social media. I mean, well, yeah, becoming more active in social media. And then when live came on, I used to go live a lot, and I started to, garner a lot of attention, attention that I wasn't even really looking for. I was just speaking my mind. And so I got to a point where I just found myself kind of like, man, what am I doing this for? Because people, number one, will misunderstand what you're saying. Everybody thinks you're talking about them, especially if you know them. It was creating unnecessary drama because the things that I was talking about, many people could relate to. And if they knew me and they were, let's say like, following me, they thought I was speaking about them directly, which it's like a catch-22. You damned if you do, and you damned if you don't. So what I did was I left that platform alone. I left it alone because people who knew me in truth, you see, I'm sharing certain things. And that's another thing. The critique that I got a lot of criticism behind it, right? So the critique that I was getting, I'm saying to myself, wow, now you're trying to live your life through my words, right? They're trying to tell you, oh no, you shouldn't say this. Why you said this? Are you talking this and that and this? To try to really create their own spin and share their ideas to force you to speak their narrative through you. And that's not what's up. I'm not doing that. Salute, Officer Satan. What's up, man? I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not going to, take someone else's critique. First of all, when I used to, really go heavy on the lives, and Zach, what's up? When I used to really go heavy on the lives and social media, people would catch feelings, right? They're catching feelings. and I explained myself to the people who did try to like reach out to me, and I'm airing out. I'm playing like damage control when I wasn't trying to damage anything. All I was doing was just talking to people. Just not even talking to people, just airing out my views, sharing information to provoke conversation, to provoke thought, to get people to really like, just, hey, let's look, this is a new technology. This is when the live first came up. It's a new technology, and let's use it for the positive, not negative. Well, guess what? It didn't work out. It didn't work out for me. So what I did was I left it alone. And all the people that were in that social media platform, I'm not even gonna mention what platform that was, I left alone too. Because they didn't understand why I was doing. One person even told me, why am I doing this? I'm like, man, if you really support, if you have folks in your corner in your life who really care about you, and they're supposed to be friendly, or really they say that they're your friends, right? And you're doing things that are positive, those individuals should really, really be objective as best as they can in telling you if you're messing up. If they're your friend, they'll tell you you're messing up. If you're doing well and you're providing positive energy, you're being productive, you're helpful, you're supportive, and what your work is about is providing beneficial results, they shouldn't hate on you. They shouldn't hate on you. They shouldn't, just completely go against everything you're saying because they wish they were doing what you were doing. So I had to cut them off. Flat out. Had to leave them alone. Because I was doing something that I thought, okay, maybe it could help a community. Because this is what I was doing before. We're talking 4 or 5 years ago. I was doing these lives when the lives came up, with the option to go live came up on the Unsaid social media platform, because I don't like social media in general. That's another point I'm gonna bring up in a few. And the folks that were there in my group were like, man, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I'm like, yo, we're trying to help people. This is about awareness. This is about education. This is about promoting positive socialization, building like interpersonal relationships and connections and networking. If you can't do it, like, I'm not talking about my viewers. I'm talking about, the former folks that were in, on my other thing, social media thing. If y'all can't do it, at least rally behind the person who is doing it. Not provide hate and create contention and everything is about, oh, you heard what Wonder said the other day, you heard what he said this day, you heard what. No, it's not about that. It wasn't about that. So I stopped. And and this is the part that really showed me that I was really wasting my time, because I'm like, look, I'm just doing this for the love. I'm not doing this to make money. And there was no way at the time when it first came out, when the option to go live first came out and the way I was doing it, that I was earning anything by making those lives. I wasn't even doing it for that, because I wasn't providing smoke and mirrors. I wasn't lying. Like somebody on a boat showing me a picture about their latest excursions, and I know in real life this person homeless. But you got the opportunity to be on a boat, getting it how you live. You on this boat, lavish, right? Taking pictures, what you eating, and blah, blah, blah. But in real life, you homeless. Because I know you. So why are you showing that? But I get it. I can't knock anybody else. People have a freedom to do whatever they want. But those are the things that with social media that there's just it just turns me off completely, because it's smoke and mirrors. You're giving people a false image of what's what. And guess what? The false image is what pays. Because that same person that does that, or the people who do that in general, again, walk around with stacks of bread and making phone calls with the stacks. Just that idiot type of mentality, materialism, to show that you balling, you rich. They're lies. It's foolishness, especially when people know you. But they get the attention, and that's what they want. They want the attention for the wrong reasons. And then my thing is, if I'm following that and I'm watching that, I become sort of like involved, complicit. I'm just supporting that type of. I shut it down. I said, no, I can't be a part of that. And I made a conscious decision to say, you know what? If I'm creating content, I just create content. I don't feel like I'm a content creator. Like I don't feel like this is my full throttle. This is what I do. This is what I do full time. And, I get up and, put 16, 18-hour days into creating content. It's not what I do. I got a bunch of other things going on. That's why I can't focus all this energy and concentration in this one thing. But if I was, it's a different story. And I would just give you unadulterated, real, raw incidents and stuff going on, because that's just what I can appreciate. If I'm watching something, because I'm a person of a certain age, if I'm watching something, after a while, I'm like, no, you lying to my face. I can't rock with that. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Because what you ingest, what you absorb, what you take in becomes a part of who you are. After a while, you start to, you keep listening to something over and over and over and over again. You keep following people that are giving you nothing but illusion, nothing but fantasy, nothing but lies. You become that because that's what you start to think over a while. After a while, it starts to hit you in the cerebellum. It starts to hit you in the subconscious. And before you know it, it rises to the level of consciousness. And this is what you behave without you even knowing. You'll wake up and you'll think about something that you heard from someone who just blatantly lied to you on social media. Who blatantly lied to you on social media. What was it for? Smoke and mirrors. It's dangerous. You gotta really, it's like I had to really focus on, what am I doing these things for? Is it for the attention? Is it for fame? Because it could keep the fame. This thing is dangerous. The social media thing is dangerous. And once I left that other platform, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna change up and do something else. I already had a YouTube, but I said to myself, let me see if I can bring that energy over here to the YouTube space where I could just pretty much start fresh. And that's what I was doing. And I think ever since then, soon after I started making videos on YouTube, I got into crypto, and that just opened the doors to a whole new aspect of what I could talk about as far as crypto. But the shenanigans, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Folks presenting information. And the thing about crypto that's just so, these people are really lying to your face and then telling you to go do your research. Go do your own research. Go investigate my falsehoods. Go investigate my lies. Straight up, go investigate the fact that I'm telling you this is a scam, or these are schemes, or this thing is just off-putting right here. You're gonna lose your bread, but because you're listening and whatever, you rock with me. Do your own research. I've never seen this before in my life. Like, folks are telling you they selling crack, right? They're telling you listen, man, I'm involved in this shady operation. I'm telling you I'm involved in this shady operation. I'm documenting, this whole documenting thing. Yeah, I'm involved in all these sketchy, these terms like sketchy, shady platforms, super illegal, super illicit, criminal, but I'm documenting my journey. I'm documenting my idiot, look, man. Look, I'm not forcing nobody to do anything. This is what it is. This is how they sing you to sleep. This is how they rock you to sleep. You know, look at all this money I'm making. They show you. And who doesn't want to make money, right? They show you. It's the finest, most pristine level of con people. The opportunities to just con people and just rob people in crypto. The field, it's wide open lane. It's wide open. There's no crypto police that's gonna come after you. So of course it's so easy. It's so easy. If I was another person and I was completely deviant, niggas wouldn't know my name. Niggas wouldn't know my face. Niggas would nothing. Complete anonymity, and I would be banking right now. Complete, because it's easy in crypto. It's easy. We've seen it. People wouldn't even know. Folks wouldn't even know. And people just don't care. But it's so wide open. They give you all the lies. They show you here. Listen, man. Everybody trying to make money. No, don't FUD this project. Yeah, FUD it. No, don't FUD this project. Don't FUD. I'm trying to make mine. I'm trying to make mine. This whole level of greed, tying in with being selfish, tying in with just being indifferent, through this social media thing, is just showing you the ugliness of how people really are in life. In life. So it turns me off. That's why sometimes I say to myself, people just want to be lied to. They appreciate lies more than the truth. And it's bigger than truth hurts. It's more powerful than about truth hurting. People rather be told lies. They'll believe the lie before they accept the truth. People rather remain in denial because it's more comfortable. It hurts less. You rather remain comfortable being lied to because you're afraid of change. You're afraid of really absorbing the information and really studying and investigating what's really going on in the world to make the best decisions for yourself. No, you rather forget about everything that makes sense, forget about rationality, go join the FOMO wave, go join whatever herd mentality that's leading you to get your head chopped off. You rather do that because you're weak. Your mentality is just feeble. It's just, and you're just giving your money away. You see it's a scam. You see it's not going to do anything for you. You just like, hey, here, take my ones. I'm not going to cry if something happens. And when you get robbed, when you get exit scammed on, right? When everything just goes to shit, what happens? Oh, I got to look for somebody to blame. Because you believed in the smoke and the mirrors. And this is something that happens repeatedly over and over and over and over again. Crypto has made it wide open for people, and so has social media. And I find it funny. I find it funny how people say, oh, well, YouTube is against crypto. I'm not sure how serious that is. I'm not sure. I've seen it. I've seen the YouTube apocalypse happen where crypto YouTubers just get their channels temporarily shut down, and then they go on a rage, Twitter rage, talking about, oh, what's YouTube doing? Blah, 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 blah. Let's go the decentralized route. Let's go to BitChute, D Live, Shmee Live, He Live, Transgender Live, whatever. To go against the machine. No, but you love YouTube because YouTube has the widest reach. If YouTube was really against crypto, and people, this is another thing. Oh, yo, smash that like button. Hit the notification bell because I'm seeing that, my viewers aren't getting all the lies. When I go live, they're not trying to, they don't get all my streams because I'm lying to the people. YouTube doesn't care. It's about making money. It's about, sure, we're not big. We're not important like that. So if they shut down the channel, it's their prerogative. If they don't shut it down, it's still their prerogative. But folks clamor and they get pissed off, and it's about, oh, wait a minute. YouTube, but it's wide open in YouTube. You could do whatever. For the last 3 years, Forget about OneCoin and Mount Gox. No, look, shout out to them because that was one of the moments in the crypto history that just went down in infamy because those were major scams. 2017 till now. 2017 to now. People bought into the Lambo. The Lambo mine. I did too. Knowing better, because I saw what the other social media platform was doing. I saw that the behavior and the psychology of the people. I saw how it was just affecting me and how it was affecting the community, how people war with each other. This community don't like that community. It's the same thing that happens over and over and over again. People doing the same thing, expecting different results, right? YouTube just provided a lane for people to do anything that they wanted to within a certain extent. Because ever since the whole YouTube apocalypse happened in 2017, where it was just changing everything, changing the rules, you had to have now 1,000 subscribers to even have your channel monetized. Before it was 4,000 views on one video. Once they started changing the rules, everything started becoming shady. People started creating Patreon, trying to find other ways to get their ones up. But still, YouTube, the largest reach in the world, folks were happy to still be on it and to still provide people with lies. I mean, we talk about all kinds of all kinds of personalities and content creators that just had how many subscribers, and every other day these are my top 10 altcoins that are going to moon. Lambo. And people would eat it up. And what happened to those projects? All the lies. Oh, but it's do your own research. Lies. The psychology is twisted. The psychology is all messed up. And folks are just plugged in. They're like the Borg from Deep Space Nine or whatever from back in the days. They're the cyborg. They click to the Borg. They just connected to the Matrix, and they just move like one accord, move like the mindless sheep that they are, and keep getting rocked to sleep. Because they cannot appreciate the truth. They don't appreciate the truth. And then when you give them the truth, and the truth brings them blessings, the realness brings them blessings by way of putting coins in their pockets, not just crypto, not just something intangible like crypto, but you really make it become physical, and it's giving you dollars and cents in your pocket. They still don't want to believe it. When you have something solid going on, and you're like, listen, BTC is the wave. Yes, there's 7,000 other opportunities to make something, but BTC has the longest proof of work concept in effect. It's the wave. Folks in real life, in the secular world, yeah, I'm gonna do it, okay, yeah, no problem, I'm gonna do it, okay, no problem, I'm gonna do it, okay, no problem. Then you migrate to the crypto space, and it's shenanigans, widespread. Shenanigans. Widespread shenanigans. Tomfoolery. James, what's up? It's just tomfoolery. You see what's going on. We see what's going on in play, but you just see, the guy with the best thumbnails is Saint, in my opinion. This thumbnails just it's just nice. But all these other, this gonna moon. You better get into, 32 ETH 2.0. Or this one, or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And then people they click, and it's just propaganda you listening to. Propaganda. Backwards. Like, it's just this backwards thing. Like, let me see. You've been scammed in 17. You were scammed repeatedly throughout 2018 during the whole bear winter. People just forget. You continue to get scammed 2019. In 2020, you're not doing that much better, even when the market is doing well. And if you're doing well, right? And I'm talking about the heads that know better, that still provide smoke and mirrors. There's a group, right? And that's just in life in general. And this is because social media has made it easy for people to project illusion constantly. We see what's going on with the world, with the fugazi nonsense that's going on in the world. Economically, the US dollar is worth 90. What does it say? Well, the dollar index is at 90. Something disgusting. Like the dollar is losing value on a, like, it's just crazy, right? Stim that when stim, we don't know, right? Now you're gonna be okay. Vaccine talk. We hear about the vaccine. Yeah. Yeah. Stocks, because they printed trillions of dollars, injected it into the market. Folks are like, yeah, V-shaped recovery. V-shape. Yeah. Economic, yeah, V-shape. Yeah. You got crypto. And you got the degenerate mindset. The degenerate, abjected frame of mind. You see what crypto is bringing. You see the good that crypto has done for many people with great opportunities, but you want to go settle for the projects that's peddling crack, that's peddling meth, and sell that to the people. And act like, oh, well, I'm not forcing nobody to do nothing. Do your own research. Nah, James, not just that project. There's a bunch of them. I'm talking about all of them. All of them. You see a bunch of, just by speaking about it. Like this is where the responsibility again comes in, when you really trying to you're trying to really bring the stuff home to people and help people understand. Listen, here you go, right here. Here you go. This is the truth right here. You're not selling them wolf tickets. You let people know this is the truth right here. They ignore you. But if they listen, they would have a different understanding of what's really going on. But with that, to me now, when I'm hearing I'm not forcing anybody to do anything, then why are you talking? Oh, the answer to that is I'm just documenting my journey. You're lying. You're documenting your journey for what? Did you document your journey up to this point in what's in your real wallet? Do you open your wallet every day and pour it out? You put your purse and you dump all the money and change outside every day and document that? No, right? So why are you doing it on social media? To have the people believe that you're doing something, to have the people build confidence with you. Who we lying to? Niggas ain't lying to me. Like I never understood that. Who we lying to? I'm just documenting my journey. If that's not such a bunch of bullshit, I'm documenting. Nobody cares about your fucking journey, bro. We trying to get up. We trying to come up. We all that, like, really. Nobody cares about your journey. How does this even sound? Where you tune in to whenever so and so are doing whatever they're doing and whatever they're doing and whatever they're doing. And you see it's successful. And meanwhile, that's not what you're doing. Like you're sitting down watching them get all the spoils of their labor or the fruits of their labor, right? You seeing them win. But you sitting down, struggling, no stim, no motivation, basically unproductive, miserable, and you steadily watching these people, quote unquote, document their journey. No, it's to make you believe that you're missing out. It's to make you believe that what they're doing is better. They got something going on that's better than whatever you got going on at any given moment. You got some videos that like, yo, I made, they'll say they made 7,500 today. You're gonna click and you're gonna watch to see what allowed them to make 7,500 and why you didn't make that 7,500 as well. But no, the spin is they're documenting their journey. They're documenting their journey. And folks, eat it up. I'm not forcing. I didn't put a gun to your head. Really? So why are you talking about it though? It's the smoke and mirrors. It's BS. In 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, same thing. It's going to be like that next year, the year after, forward, moving forward. Same thing. But be on the lookout. Folks don't care though. Be on the lookout. These patterns are not going to change because you still have those people. It's just like in the secular world. How many scammers call unsuspecting people and tell them, especially over in the United States, you have a call from the Social Security, Department of Justice, Defense, Inoculation, Immigration Office. It seems like you've committed a fraud. Call 1-800-KISS-MY-ASS right now, or else consequences, penalties will be given. They get all kinds of crazy robocalls. They get scared. And so what happens? They call. And what happens? They follow whatever steps that these people tell them to do and get robbed. It's crazy. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Like for real, man. There's a certain level of responsibility that comes with this, right? People don't care. It's about their greed factor. I always say, recently, just this year, with everybody coming into crypto, not everybody as regular people, all these head honchos, multi-million, schmillion, billion, want pour all this money into crypto and take all that we have. They want to take it away from our hands, and we willingly give it away. We willingly give it away. See, those motherfuckers up there, they understand what's going on over here. They've understood it for a while. But I think COVID-19, novel virus, COVID-19, pandemic, sped things up a little quicker, a lot quicker. Especially if you have a vaccine that was created in less than a year. Oh, it sped things up. It sped things up. It said, oh shit, wait a minute. You mean to tell me the government can print $10 trillion in less than a year? More than they've printed in entire decades? You mean to tell me we got the scamdemic that brought the world to its knees? You mean to tell me gold isn't doing as well and the dollar's doing worse? You mean to tell me you still have fractional reserve banking, 0 to negative interest yield? You mean to tell me that these cash reserves that these corporations and billionaires are sitting on are losing value by the day And you got this piece of tech, this immutable piece of tech right here, 11 years old. How old is it? And what's it worth? And it's rare? Oh, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. And they're supposed to be the smart money. Come on, man. Come on, man. They're supposed to be the smart money. People say, follow the smart money. If you're already in the space, what do you call yourself? Aren't you somewhat savvy in this space as well? Follow the smart money. No, the smart money is following us. But people don't celebrate that. It's, yo, I made, 100,000 Tron today. I'm winning. What? Yo, but listen, it's not financial advice. I'm just documenting my Come on, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Yo, I just made, such and such and such and such in PTSD coin. Yo, man, is about to, I'm about to farm. I'm about to farm, Windex offer coin or whatever. Potato coin coming out. I'm about to jump in that and, farm it. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? And then they'll say, and then the smart ones, they just know, they know. But you have to. It's about. This is why I take responsibility for what I say, what I create, and what I put on my channel, which is not even mine. So that channel talk, it's like, I'm just, man, they could do whatever. I don't own this channel. That's another thing people don't want to say. Yo, it's my platform, my channel. It ain't my channel, man. I don't own this. I don't own this. I just enjoy creating. I just enjoy talking, especially, dealing with issues and especially with crypto. Sure. But I don't own this. That's why people get butthurt when they get their 3 strikes, you're out. 3 strikes, you're out. Out of here. If you don't have the pull, if you don't have the connections, if you're not with some type of network, you're not winning. You out of here. You out of here. And then what happens? Start all over. But I thought it was your channel. Smoke and mirrors. Keep it real. Keep it real. All across the board. Oh, I need supporters. I need supporters because, they try to take down my channel. They're going against cryptocurrency. They're going against the crypto. No, they're not. They don't care. They have crypto. They don't care about what you're talking about. You small fish. You're not a member of the cabal. You small fish. You small fish. Nobody cares about your 500,000 subscribership, and they don't care. Oh, I don't know what YouTubers do. You care because you made it a way where you living off the spoils of your, of your labor with YouTube, a thing that you don't even own, a completely centralized, multi-billion-dollar industry conglomerate. Google, we're talking about Alphabet. We're talking about, you know what I mean? So you care. You're an employee. So you care. Be real. Let it be known. Like, yo, man, I care. This is how I make my bread and butter. Like, folks just rather be lied to. These crypto heads out here, a lot of them, just there's a lot more fuckeria than realness. It's the truth. I've seen it. I've seen it. I could talk my talk. I've seen it. I've seen more than many think, and vice versa. Those who know, they know. Just be real. Be for real. Be for real. Just be honest as best as you can. You could be fake too, but that seeps even through the camera. A person knows the truth. It only comes in one form. But you could lie 1,000, 1,000,000 different ways. Smoke and mirrors. I'm scrolling through my YouTube and I'm watching like, yo, all these creators, yo, did you get your blase blah today? Listen, they about to sanction and crypto and all this. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And then it's ultimately is, again, do your own research. Just documenting. Listen, folks. Once again, man, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for keeping it 1,000 with me and just rocking with me to this point right here. Let me read some of the comments or the chat, Hey, y'all crazy, man. I'm living the crypto lifestyle. I hear you. I hear you. Things aren't easy. Things aren't easy. And people who leave crypto and they come back to crypto and it's like, it's like they haven't missed a beat, and it's still rocking people to sleep. And I'm not rhyming on purpose. It's the truth. You know. I agree. I agree. If you winning, the team wins. But people don't have that type of mindset. And it's about how you win too. I'd rather be the turtle than the hare. Because a slow nickel always beats a fast dime. Folks want to pay $5 for a brick of cocaine. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to exercise patience. They don't want to just be completely dedicated and steadfast on something that works. It's about what's the shiny new thing. What's the quickest shiny new thing? It's a degenerative type of mentality that just falls through the camera and this YouTube, the messages. Just be careful. Be careful who you follow. Be careful who you idolize. I don't have all the answers. Don't listen to me either. Don't listen to me either. Because there's truth in do your own research. There is. But I don't document my journey in anything. Because I don't believe in that. I don't believe in documenting my journey. It's nobody's business. What does that even mean? I never documented my journey before crypto. Why am I going to document my financial journey now? Are you crazy? Y'all are crazy. Who's doing it? Fools. Because that's your way. That's their way of reeling y'all in. Hook, line, and sinker. With the fishing rod. They put their lies are the bait. They threw the hook out there. They threw the line in the water. And their lies and their videos and their content are the bait. That's what reels you in. And then boom, they got you. Now you're a fish out of water. You got scammed. You're a fish out of water. You're not whole. And you keep losing. Because you believed in the smoke and mirrors. You believed in the lies. Continuously. Repetitively. The human emotion is very strong. This is something that incredibly huge. For FOMO to actually be a thing, I mean, that just, the herd mentality when you're like, man, I don't want to lose out. All these guys making money and I'm just here watching them. And all of a sudden, all rationality goes out the window. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. But if you align yourself properly, right? You're centered, you have some type of understanding and wherewithal, and you're balanced somewhat. Yeah, you could at least FOMO into the right things, man. At least if you're gonna FOMO, do it into the right thing, man. Make sure it's something that's sound. Make sure it's something that brings value. Not something that's just gonna help, just produce repeated moments of harm, loss. Exercise some level of responsibility. That's all I'm saying. For yourselves, for ourselves. That's what we need to do. Because social media is nothing but smoke and mirrors. A bunch of lies, telling lies to our vision. That's it. And our ears. Practice some level of discernment. All right, my good people. I'm out here. And I'm out of here. God bless y'all.